You've got 3 chefs, Pilates instructor, personal trainer, masseuse, physiotherapist.
Yeah.
But you just said you can have 28 guests.
Yes.
How is that?
Full capacity, actually.
What's the thing on the far right? Well, in that case, I'm Liverpool.
You won.
MYBA Yacht Show 2025. This year it's in San Remo, and I have never seen such an amazing selection of yachts, and pretty large yachts too. The biggest in the show is EMIR. That's the one I'm here to show you. And I'm here to show you with Captain Christos Metallinos.
Yes. Hi, David. Welcome on board.
The most best known, best dressed, and well respected charter captain I think I've ever met.
All right. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for your kind words.
So it's day 1 of the show. Have you had many visitors on board so
Yes.
far?
I mean, for the first day, it's actually midday, and we have already 40 brokers that visit us who have very good comments, and the feedback is fabulous. So I'm expecting a very nice and very reasonable season.
Good. Yeah, good. The aft deck is, I mean, it's huge, but I think even for an 83 metre, this is a sizable aft deck.
Yes, it is. Actually, this yacht has a character because in the first place it was built as a commercial ship, a passenger vessel, and then converted in 2004 as a yacht, as a super yacht. It was one of the very first. Had the name Omega, and since 2020 with the new owner has the name EMIR. She received a massive refit for 2.5 years, and now it has the appearance that you already see before, and I'm glad to show you the whole yacht, inside and outside.
Right.
And
yeah, let's take a look inside.
Yes,
it's,
of course.
Pretty impressive, I have to say.
Yeah.
Actually, I wanted to. I mean, this is amazing. Look at this for wow factor.
Thank you. Yes, that's the main salon. The vessel. It's classified as a passenger, so we can accommodate 28 guests on board.
Now, I want to stop you there because this is really important. Viewers of the channel will know, because I often talk about it, that no matter how large the yacht is, you can only have 12 guests.
That's correct.
But you just said you can have 28 guests.
Yes.
So how is that?
Yes, it's as I mentioned before, we're classified as a passenger vessel. It's a full solace. We follow this regulatory. It's basically a super yacht, but we follow the IMO and regulatory in regards of the passenger vessels. It's quite interesting because we are very few in the industry at the moment, and currently the majority of the inquiries we have, they are open for over 20 guests. So I'm pleased to express this request and do reasonable their stay here. However, of course, that means that in some places, as is Croatia, in some ports, we have to comply with the passenger regulatory, not with the super yachts regulatory. But it's quite interesting that till now we have no issues, and still we can facilitate up to 28 and move around the West, East Med, and Red Sea.
She must be one of the very, very few yachts out there that can comfortably accommodate 28 in a proper super yacht setting that this is.
Indeed, indeed.
So we'll see as we walk around the yacht, and I'm sure you'll tell me that that's meant that the yacht has got to comply with certain safety elements, which we'll see as we walk through. But I just wanted to make that point at the very beginning of the video. 28 guests, and how many crew?
28 as well.
One for each guest.
Yes.
So show me around, Christos. I'm looking forward to seeing it.
This is the main salon. I would like now to go downstairs to the home theater, which I believe that's the best spot on the yacht. It's comfortable 28, streaming from all the platforms available in the market at the moment.
And in your experience so far, because you've done quite a few charters already, does this get used?
Yes, a lot. Especially families, they love to chill after the dinner, and it's the last spot they're gonna be on the boat before they go to sleep. So they enjoy also the minibar we have here with popcorn, drinks, and of course a variety of a lot of movies. And even we have the possibility to demonstrate to have all the sports through the satellite TV. So yes, they enjoy it a lot.
Actually, I've not thought about the sports element because, of course, for a lot of people, if you follow football, if you follow the Formula One, you really don't want to miss.
Yes, of course.
And this, can you imagine this?
Yeah, of course, yes.
That's really impressive. It's a big yacht, so let's continue. I'll follow you.
Of course, thank you. Here's the main dining.
Now, when I see this, I get the impression that when you did the refits, you had charter in mind. Is that correct?
100%. Yeah, that was the purpose. So they built the new tables here to accommodate 28 guests. So for all of them, we have also the TVs here, also for the sports, for the movies, for whatever they like to have.
And have you ever had a situation where every seat was taken on the two tables?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, of course. Yes, happens. I mean, the majority of the charters we have till now, it's between 20 and 28 guests, so it's full capacity, actually.
Oh, really?
Yes. Big families, friends, even business partners, they enjoy it. I mean, they have the opportunity, instead of you charter with 2 yachts, to just charter with one. Cost-wise also it helps a lot. And they can enjoy all together to have a fabulous vacation with us.
I was talking to the charter manager earlier, and I thought that this would be very good for corporate events, but she said actually it's been mostly families.
Yes, the majority of their families, but that's a good point, and hopefully we're going to have some corporate events as well, quite soon.
But I just think it's a lovely thought that grandparents can bring their kids, their kids' partners, their grandchildren. I bet sometimes you even get maybe 4 generations.
Yes, 100%, yeah.
What an amazing way to spend time with the family.
Yeah, yes. That's the thing. I mean, you don't have to think. I mean, you know that you are 20, in the family 22, 24, 28. Yes, charter with Amir and you're going to be together.
How do you cope when you get such a big group and they all want to eat together at the same time? How are you prepared as far as cooking facilities and chefs?
Yes, we have 3 chefs on board and 9 dedicated for the service. So we accomplish to have, with proper, of course, notice, prepare any meal at any occasion they need. And nowadays we have also 24/7 service. I mean, even after hours, we have a chef standby and a stewardess that can serve them for a meal or snack or drinks.
So 3 chefs?
Yes.
Wow, that's and 9 people who can actually serve
just for the
tables.
service. Yes.
Wow, that's amazing.
Okay, let's go.
I feel like we're entering a very important area here.
Yes. This is the spa area. Actually,
would you call this a spa?
It's a spa, and Irina actually is a dedicated physiotherapist and Pilates instructor. We have also a masseuse and CrossFit trainer on board.
Yeah.
We have also dedicated stewardess that she's beautician as well. So basically we have the hair salon facilities on board for the ladies.
It's as much about the crew as it is about the yacht, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
For somebody to have a good charter.
Yes.
How long have you been a charter captain?
3 years on this boat, and generally speaking, I'm 26 years in the industry.
Wow. Wow.
For
those that don't know, Christos is a well-known, well-respected character in the industry who I've previously seen you several times at the yacht club. You've given presentations. You're a very active member of the yacht club. And I think you've got a big social media profile too.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
So if people want to follow you on social media?
Yes, on Christos Metallinos.
Christos Metallinos.
The captain, yeah.
Okay. The captain, excellent. So we've got 2 doubles here?
Yes, actually they're mirroring the cabins, yes. Yeah. We have these 2 double queen size with wardrobe and walk-in wardrobe and facilities, of course, with bathroom, showers and bathtub. Okay, we can continue.
I love the backlit onyx as well.
Yes, similarly we have the twin cabins here.
So a twin there and a double there.
Okay. We have another 2 queen size double cabins. Similarly, we have the 2 twins here.
And another.
Okay, the third one over there. So basically the main deck is for 10 guests. And I'm sorry, we have 10 cabins, so for 20 guests, and we have also upstairs the other 4 cabins, so the 2 VIP and the master one.
Excellent. Were you involved with the refit as well of the yacht? Or
Yes,
did you
and from 23, yes. When they rebuild the yacht now, but when we start to improve and basically we rebuilt the whole after upper deck, yes, I was involved.
A big project.
Yeah, big process. We spent more than 20 millions for that, so yeah.
Wow.
It's
That's a big project.
Yeah, yes.
And was that done in Greece?
Yes, in
with,
Greece.
With Golden Yachts?
Yes. Was involved Streamline and the CPR tour was in Perama.
And this is probably a good time to mention that your home base effectively is Athens.
Yes.
But if I want to charter this in the Balearics, can I do that?
Of course, of course. The boat could cruise in the Caribbean, Red Sea, and West in East Med.
Also, anywhere, basically.
Pretty much everywhere, yeah.
And again, so that viewers understand, if you have to make a long passage in order to get where the client wants to be, I think you normally charge a transfer fee, is that right, for that?
Depends on the inquiries. To be honest with you, if it's something over 2 weeks of charter, we consider that about the empty run or in regards of the fuel consumption we made. But send me an email and I will give you an answer for that.
Yes, sure. But it's always worth asking, isn't it? You know, if somebody is watching this and they think, oh, the boat's in Athens, I actually want to be in Monaco.
Yeah.
They should certainly ask the question.
Yeah, I mean, it's 3.5 days just to do the crossing. Most of the time we charge just the fuel, but depends also on the period of time, because high season we have a lot of inquiries where actually we don't have very limited availability, but in a slow season it could be more easy, to negotiate something with us.
Yeah, it's always a negotiation.
Of course.
And also, I think your charter manager was saying that the first charter this year is in Rome.
Correct.
So again, people shouldn't think that you're always just in Greece.
No.
Because you're going to be in Rome.
It's true.
From Rome to the south of France is not so far.
Yes, 100%, yeah. Actually, luckily now we are in San Remo, the boat gonna remain here, so we're gonna be available till our first official charter we have. If something happens, for example, during the film festival or during the Monaco Grand Prix, we're gonna be available. We're close by, so basically we move the boat here and we're claim our availability.
So at the time of filming this video, do you have availability at the time of the Grand Prix?
Correct.
Because this would be an amazing yacht, even to have an anchor while
yes, 100%. Yes.
While the Formula One's on.
For special events, of course. Yeah, it would be great.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that being booked up.
Yes.
Do you enjoy boat shows? Do you enjoy showing people around the boat?
Yes, I love that. Yeah.
I saw earlier when I was looking through with the charter manager and that you were having a meeting at one of those tables downstairs.
Yeah.
So for you, boat show is also an opportunity to talk with brokers, potential clients.
100%, yes. It's the communication is the most important thing, because sometimes, some misunderstandings could be a disaster for a charter. So I prefer, especially when I have already booked a charter, to chat with the brokers, to have the proper information.
Yeah.
Especially like the majority of the brokers, they are very proactive. I mean, 2-3 months before we start to exchange emails about the preferences, about the itinerary, about the habits. So it's starting to be more comfortable also for them, and they feel more confident that the charter is going to be accomplished the proper way. And this is also important for me, because it's less stress for me upon the time they're going to be on board. I have so many information, which is, let's say, you have only a few details to accomplish in regards of the way that you're going to move on with the charter.
I would imagine, because again, for the benefit of the viewers that maybe don't know, charter guests submit a preference sheet.
Yes.
So that's one thing if you've got a family of 4. You've got 28 people, the preference list.
Yeah.
How do you cope with
multiply, yes. I mean, we used to, basically, as sooner we have the information, it's even better, 100%. So I have a dedicated person that just, it's for one group. I mean, for instance, if you have 5 different preferences in regards of allergies, if they're vegan or they have any kind of food preference. So we try to keep them with a way that someone is in charge just for the 1/3 of them. And
Right.
so you go from the safe side. I mean, for instance, some of them, they have very specific breakfast. Okay, they like, for instance, to have an omelette with mushrooms. So the consistency is very important. So we have one person that is in charge, you know, Mr. X, for instance, has these habits. You have to be all the time with him to see how he acts, what he wants, if we comply with his expectations, and so on.
So you assign some of the crew to certain groups of people just to make sure.
Especially we have some special occasions, especially with the seniors, that maybe they have mobility issues, they need some treatments during the day. Even we dedicate for a program for their medication, for instance. We provide this kind of services as well.
And I'd never thought about that, but I guess that's the best way to handle it.
Yes, it's I feel more safe too, because you follow the program, you don't have any gaps. Because sometimes, when you're in a comfy zone, sometimes even you can forget your daily routine. So we try to keep them in this base.
Good. Now I see here VIP 1, VIP 2.
Yeah,
so this
that's
is
correct.
VIP rooms.
Correct.
And then further on,
And this is the master cabin. This is actually the jewel of the crown on Amir.
Oh, this is the owner's suite.
Exactly.
Is this a wardrobe here?
Yeah, it has a wardrobe, walk-in wardrobe, another wardrobe here.
That is quite something, isn't it?
Yeah.
And do you find that the clients arrive with enough luggage to fill that?
Yes, sometimes you know how it is. Sometimes even for 2 days they give like 8-10 luggages, but definitely we can manage.
That's absolutely spectacular.
Okay.
And I'll let Slava come through first here as well, because I think the wow factor of this cabin is sensational. Now this skylight, I understand, was fitted afterwards.
Yes, that's exactly, yeah. And of course, the blackout we have is totally black. I mean, it's even if it's a daylight, strong during the noon. If someone wants to sleep and rest, you can close everything and it's gonna be like night.
I like the fact there's a little workstation there as well. Workstation, that makes it sound so cool. Such a lovely little study there.
Yeah, and also has its wonderful bathroom facilities with a sauna and different things.
So I imagine that when somebody's going to use the tub, you have to let the crew know somebody's having a bath.
Actually, we have we block that for the privacy purposes. We have poles that they don't allow any crew member to go ahead. And also from outside, you cannot see. We have the films that they don't allow. It's not visible. It's not transparent from outside.
When I saw that the first time, I thought it'd be rather nice in the Caribbean or somewhere to actually open that door and have that lovely fresh air coming in, soak in the bath.
Yeah.
But I would want to know that the crew are like aware that they should.
Yeah, 100%. Yes.
More for the crew's sake than for mine.
Yeah. No worries about that. Privacy is very important, and we understand that, and we comply with that as well.
So, shower, sauna, the actual
2 showers.
What is this
the bathtub
in here?
This has the 2 bathrooms actually. Yes. And the sauna is very interesting too.
Very, very, very beautiful.
Thank you.
I think anybody chartering this, they couldn't be disappointed, could they? I mean, you really feel that you're on a special object.
Yeah.
Just before we go back as well, I wanted to ask you about the balconies, because Anais said to me that was actually
that's a new thing actually. The whole layout of the yacht changed. I mean, if you see alongside the Amir and how it was before San Remo, you're going to see a different yacht. So the balconies also to the bridge for the maneuver change, and this is something that they constructed during the refit they received in 2021 actually.
Right. I think it adds a lot to the night.
Of course.
Very, very nice.
Yeah.
I prefer these fixed balconies to the ones that come out hydraulically.
Yeah.
I just think they look a lot more relaxing, and I'll be more inclined to use one than having to push a button and hope it works.
Yeah, I mean, you leave the door all day open and you go outside, you have your privacy. Yeah.
Excellent.
Fantastic. Great.
This is impressive as well. This
Yes,
model.
thank you.
These models cost a lot of money as well.
Yeah.
That's probably 25,000-30,000 euro just for that.
You're very accurate, I can say. Yeah.
I know how much models cost.
Yeah.
But beautiful, beautiful model.
Thank you.
Wow.
Here we are.
Again, if you do have 28 people on board, there's sufficient spaces for people not to always be on top of each other. They can scatter throughout the yacht.
Yes, of course. They can spread all over the place. I mean, this area, it's the most relaxing, let's say, because we don't have a dining. So you can have some drinks in the bar. You can still stay here and watch a movie or anything you like, the Super Bowl maybe, or the Grand Prix. And then smoothly you can go outside.
I assume, Christos, that when you do a crossing, all of this must be put away in boxes. And so that's a lot of work for the crew, isn't it?
Yes, but we used to be.
Yeah.
It's part of the deal.
Doesn't faze anybody.
No, has to do with the training. Yeah, so it's fine. Now here we're on the upper deck, which we have the relaxing area with the sofas, the bar, dining table for 28.
Wow.
That is for 22 actually, and another 6 guests on the rotunda for 28 people.
Yeah. I guess in a group of 28, usually there's a few children, so the children are probably happy to eat there and
100%, yeah.
throw peanuts at each other while they...
Then especially the parents that are happy to eat here, that kids they eat there. Yeah, that's more likely, yeah.
I see as well that the owner is clearly a fan of Riva. He's got the Riva colours, the Riva logo.
Yeah,
couple
he
of
owns
models.
4 of them actually.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
The classic ones, yes.
The little Rivas, does he own?
Yeah.
They're the best.
The best, yes. They're very unique. Yeah.
That leads me on to another thing. I'm just going to turn this way so that we don't get too much wind noise.
Yes.
But the chase boat. Do you have a chase boat for the yacht?
Yes, we have a limo tender and we have one Repco 11 meters.
And the limo tender is stored on the yacht?
Actually, we have one with tow, and the one we can, if we do crossings over 150 miles, we have a way to put them on the bow area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we store on the bow, yeah.
So plenty to get people to
Yes.
shore.
Yes.
What about other water toys on?
We have 40 foils, 3 sea bobs, 4 different paddles. Pretty much we have everything, and the most impressive, and I'm very proud for that, is we construct 220 square meters inflatable beach club that accommodates sun umbrellas, sunbeds, sofas, and a massive swimming pool with a jellyfish net.
Karate instructor?
Yes, she could be also karate instructor. She's amazing. Actually, Masas is masseuse and dedicated as a cross-training personal trainer. And here is our gym.
That's absolutely magnificent.
Yeah, thank you. We have pretty much everything. It's the best thing, and it's to stay in the stern and have all this fresh air. You go to the treadmill, work with a Pilates machine.
What's the thing on the far right?
The bed?
Yes,
talk about
the
the Pilates, yeah, the reformer.
Yes. This is the reformer Pilates machine named Cadillac.
Cadillac.
Yeah.
It looks like it does all kinds of stuff.
Yes. Also, it's reformer and it can be like as a reformer machine. It's 2-in-1. You can make a reformer machine and it's like double now with the Cadillac machine. It's named Joseph Pilates named this kind of. He was inspired by Cadillac. Named this is Pilates.
Took the name.
Very good. Very, very good. And again, when you have charter guests on board, do you find that this area is used extensively?
Yes, indeed. Actually, you know, when you have options, everything is easy because you don't have to think. I mean, so you want to work out, you just give a call to Masha or to Irene, you come upstairs, you work out, you have the masseuse treatment, you can go upstairs afterwards. That's the next step we're gonna do in our viewing, is the jacuzzi area. So all this wellness treatment, it's available for all the guests.
And you know, the thing that that struck me the most from the tour earlier this morning, and that you've shown me as well, is that you've got 3 chefs.
Yeah.
You've got Pilates instructor, personal trainer, masseuse.
Yeah.
You've got the lady downstairs who's more of the beautician. Would that be right?
We have beautician, we have a physiotherapist.
Physiotherapist.
Yeah.
So you put a lot of thought into the right crew for the way people are going to use the yacht.
I mean, the crew is the heart of the boat. Okay, I mean, you cannot have a dead body. You have to have something alive and definitely competent to service the clients with the way they need and they request.
That's really impressive. Really, really impressive.
Thank
It's
you.
one of those boats that makes you want to actually use it now.
Yes.
After you.
Yeah, thank you. Let's go this way. So here we are on Sundeck.
Yeah.
Have this area that you can have a snack, light lunch, drinks. You can watch, of course, movie or sports.
And this impressed me.
Yeah. And
There's
here we are
even-
on the
I don't we call this table football in England, but I think
Yeah.
they call it foosball, don't they?
yeah, 100%. You wanna play? Let's play. Let's see what's gonna be happening.
Right.
Ah.
Well, in that case, I'm Liverpool.
You won.
And Liverpool actually
was
won
good.
yesterday. They won the FA Cup, I think. That's magnificent.
Yes. Needless to say that everybody used this area here, huh? Day, night. Can have a nice cocktail party.
I imagine.
Enjoy the view.
In fact, on the subject of wind, I noticed that you've added these canvases
Yeah,
here.
that's why we did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just it's like a wind protector, so this yard will be a little more protected.
And this is something that I talk about every so often on my YouTube channel for the benefit of viewers, that we all have a romantic notion of being out on a yacht and the weather's perfect every day and there's not a cloud in the sky and the wind never blows, but that's not the reality at all, is
That's
it?
true. I mean, definitely with we have the forecast, so we can manage accordingly. Sometimes the clients they don't care, say, okay, I prefer to go there even if it's windy, or they would change the plan. But definitely you have so many things to do on board regardless the weather.
Yeah.
Activities, they can join the inside. We have plenty of board games, so definitely we'll keep them busy.
Yeah, you got the
Yeah, we
home
got that.
theatre.
Yeah, home theater. Yes, sure. But when we come to this weather conditions, which kind of windy, some of them, for instance, if they are keen to have a kite surf, as we have all on board, they can do that as well.
Ah, yeah, sure. When there's the wind, you want to
Yeah.
go kite surfing.
Yeah. So always.
Are the crew? Are there any instructors like kite surfing?
Yes, we have one for kite surf. We have two. They have a diver's license. And officially, the boat from now is RYA training center.
Oh, really?
So basically, except if they don't have a speedboat license, we train the clients before they use the jet skis. So we're compliant with the regulatory, and of course we feel more safe to give it to them to use them.
Very good.
And we have 5 instructors for that purpose.
5 instructors, 3 chefs.
Yeah.
Pilates instructor, beautician,
Yes.
physiotherapist.
We have, I believe we cover almost all the needs. in this case.
And when you became captain, were you kind of given freedom to pick your own crew, put the crew together? Is that how it works?
Yes, it's true. It's authority and responsibility goes together. So they give me the authority, I have the responsibility as well for the crew, as I have for the whole vessel. Yes, that's correct.
Is there anything else to show as far as guest
Yes.
areas are concerned?
Let's go this way.
I thought we must have got to the end
Yes,
by now.
of course, yeah. Let's go to see the last cabin. Actually, this is the executive one. We are on the bridge deck. Queen size facilities with the marbles, the bathroom.
Did not expect to see a cabin here.
Yeah.
So we're right on the bridge deck.
Yes. Yes. And quite few seniors, they prefer this one, believe it or not, because they want to have access to the bridge. They come with us during the sailing. They like to learn.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Yeah, it's a nice, very nice cabin.
And you have easy access outside, as you see.
And what's the plan this year? Where are you going to be? How's the season shaping up?
So we're going to be Italy and South France for sure. We have some charters already in Greece, and we're going to announce our availability soon for the Red Sea as well.
Well, the Red Sea?
Yeah. Last year we have the experience of Sindala.
Really?
Yeah, we attended the grand opening. Then we had been to Egypt, and it was quite interesting. I mean, if someone was to extend the summer vacation, the Red Sea is dedicated for that purpose.
Yeah, and actually for those watching who don't know what Sindala or
Sindala.
Sindala.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, it's a part of that amazing development in the north part of Saudi Arabia.
Correct.
With Neom. I think Neom is the whole thing, isn't it?
Yes, correct.
And Sindala is the part particularly for yachts, like the island city.
Yes, they make, actually, as I'm aware of now, they're gonna start to rebuild some of the construction they made last year, because they're going to develop more. The good news there is that they create a new itinerary because they are very close to the most luxury coastline of Egypt. So you can combine, I mean, you can have easy 2 weeks itinerary around this area. Sharm el Sheikh, for instance, from Sindala is like 48 miles, very close by. So also from Greece to be there is like 3.5 days, compared to like across for Caribbean, which is like 15 plus. And yeah, I think the market gonna start to change in this direction during the winter time.
Yeah. Would you say it extends the season?
Yes,
you can enjoy
100%. Yes,
enjoy
I mean,
yachting.
That's why we claim our availability 8 months a year. It starts from April till the end of the year, till the end of December. So we have at least 4 months of winter, as you know, to properly prepare the boat for the next season.
Oh, and from what I've heard, I've never been there, but I'm told the Red Sea is absolutely breathtakingly beautiful.
Yes.
And diving there.
Yes.
If people want to go diving, can you accommodate that?
Yes, of course. Mm-hmm.
So do you have, or what would you do? Would you get a dive instructor?
We have 2 divers instructor on board already, of course. And
Are you
we
serious?
have all the facilities. We have the compressor, we have everything, yeah. That was from the
Actually,
very
I
beginning.
didn't know that, but I thought, as I was asking the question, I thought, I was going to say we've got...
Yeah, I don't have a... No, I think I have everything, you know, in any kind of request, yes, we have now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, I think...
Even ski instructor, we have one of the guys, yes. Yeah.
Like ski, not water skis.
Yeah, water ski. Water ski, yeah. Because some of them, they like to learn as well, you know.
Amazing. And I think the Red Sea element is particularly exciting because it's an area that I think if yachts like yours go there, people will book. And if people book and go, they'll repeat and they'll keep going back.
Yes, it's true.
And it's good to open up new areas for yachts.
100%, yes.
Very good. I think that's it as far as the guest there is concerned.
Yes, correct.
Right? Well, thank you so much.
You're very welcome. It's my pleasure.
Really, really appreciated it. And we were saying earlier, we hope that anybody who's interested in yachts will enjoy the video.
Yeah.
And the more viewers, the happier we are. But it's our thought, if somebody's thinking of chartering EMIR or this or that other yachts, now they can Google it, they can see the walkthrough with you, they can see the cabins, the crew. Yeah. And I think that should sway people to charter this yacht.
Appreciate it. Yeah, definitely. You are very helpful to us.
Thank you, Christos.
Thank you so much.
Really enjoyed that. It was an absolute pleasure.
Thank you. Pleasure for me as well.